Good morning, girls. Today we will start Unit 15, Lesson 1. It's about forces and motion. What is the meaning of force first? Force is a push or pull. Any push or pull is called force. When you push something like this or pull it, this is called a force. The force can cause a moving object. If it was moving, it can cause a moving object to speed up or to slow down or to change direction or to stop. So if you have something moving, if you pushed it, it will speed up. If you pulled it, it will slow down. If you turned it, it will change its direction. And if you stop it, it will stop. All these things, or all this pushing and pulling, is called force. So what is force? It is a push or a pull. How can we measure the force? We measure it with a device called spring scale. It's called what? Spring scale. What is the unit of force? It is called newtons. The larger the force, the greater the change. What does this mean? It means if I have a light object like this one, it is 0.1 or 0.1 Newton. And I have this one, it is 0.2 Newton. Which one will have a greater change on the spring scale? The small or the heavy? Yes, the 0.2, because it is greater. The greater or the larger the force, the greater the change. Also here we have a picture from the book, a banana or 3 bananas and grapes. Okay, both of them we tried to measure them with a spring scale. If we saw here the reading, or when we read the reading on the spring scale, see here the change. Where is the spring scale? It is here, almost in quarter or third quarter of the spring scale. The grapes Newton is 0.9. What about the bananas? Look at the bananas. Where is the spring scale? It's down there. It's very low. Okay, so here this means that the bananas are heavier than the grapes, or they have greater force than the grapes. The bananas is 2.30 newtons, while the grapes is 0.9 newtons. So which is greater? The bananas. Which has more change? Pull the scale down more. The bananas. So the greater the force, the greater the change, or the larger the force. When the bananas is heavier, it will pull the scale more down or make more or greater change. Okay, so this is the meaning of the word or of the sentence. The larger the force, the greater the change. When the force is large, like the bananas, so the change will become more on the scale. It will be pulled down more than the grapes. Okay, so again, what's the meaning of force? It is push or pull. Again, what does the force do? It speeds up, or to a moving object, it speeds up the moving object, or slow it down, or change its direction, or stop it. How can we measure it? We measure it with spring scale. What is the unit? Newtons. The larger the force, the greater the change. When we have a large mass object, this means the change on the scale is more. Thank you.